Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, April 4th, and we're taking a look here at our futures. After a pretty nice little pullback here, we talked about this last week that it looked like it could be a bull flag setup. Friday, we had that nice long tail kind of leading into that, and this morning we're popping up just a little bit here. Nothing exciting. It's I would look at it as, uncertain as to where we're going to go. To me, it doesn't seem like a very clear picture as of yet. So we'll wait and let the charts tell us what they're going to do. Don't try and, maybe constantly add on what we perceive as weakness, because we could always have follow through weakness. So add when it's moving up, not when it's moving down. Here's the SPY from last week. Looks obviously very similar to the futures. However, it had put in a green candle on the SPY chart. The Qs here, not so much. So they broke from the rest of the charts here. They actually continued to stay red. And if we look at the futures here, we can see that we are just inside that candle from Friday. So we're going to continue to watch this, obviously, and see if we get any kind of clear signal as to which way we should go. But again, I cannot stress enough how important it is to make sure that you watch what the chart is doing and not what some analyst is saying, or what you think might be happening under the currents under the market. Pay attention to what the chart itself is telling you, and sometimes the best way to do that is to remove all trend lines, all moving averages. Just remove them and look at just the candlesticks. It is really important to learn how to read candlesticks and not indicators, first and foremost. Okay, but let's hop in, be real quick here, because I have some stuff I have to do before the bell. Let's take a look at Medtronic. Look at this, nice move up. We had a bullish gap up. Now we did fill this gap from back here, right? So we came and filled that gap. So now we have this gap here as well. But look at this nice move, couple day consolidation on a little bit lower volume here, staying inside, pushing up on Friday, looking for continuation of this pattern. Some might say that maybe that's a, I don't know. No, I don't know. Not a good pattern for me to try and read out. But anyway, I like the 520s, 115s. I like an entry here at 112.55 or an opening range break. Kind of depends on where it is this morning. I would go ahead and stop out around 111.30. And our targets are 113, 113.75, and then 115.61. Then see where it can go from there. We got a lot of room actually to move up, but we're looking now to come up and maybe even fill this gap that is here. So a lot of gaps in this chart. That is Medtronic. All right, next one I'm going to look at, Devon Energy. So Devon, our oil and energy has been very choppy as of late. We took this big dip, kind of messy. However, Devon Energy came back in, right? We had a nice little run up. We came back, tapped up with the 8. We have the 3 and the 8 squeezing together, both curling up just a little bit. We did leave a little bit more of a wick than I would like on this candle. But overall, where we opened up, pushed up, pretty decent look there from Friday. I like the Devon Energy 60s, an entry at 60.85, a stop at 59.35. Again, the 3 and the 8 squeezing, and a initial target there of 61.25, and then up to 63.26 on Devon Energy. Microsoft. Yep, some of these big names looking good. I'm going to talk in a second about some of the other big names, but this is the one I set up for a trade. Nice move. We took a little pause here at the 200, continued on, pulled back nicely, very orderly, nice long tail, pushed back in above the point of control area, which is this red line, and sitting at a Fibonacci line. So I like Microsoft. The May 20th, the 320s there. I like this at an entry above 310.13 or possibly an opening range break, and looking to target 315.82, 317.05, and then 320.88. All right, so a couple other names to take a look at. Apple moving back up here this morning. Very similar look. This near historic run. We almost broke a record with this run that we had in Apple. Nice little pullback. If you look at that candle, nice reversal candle, almost reversal candle there on Friday on Apple. So keep that one on your watch. Facebook, while this one has just had the snot beat out of it lately. But again, you can still see this pattern. Nice move up, little bull flag. I like this above the 50. Tesla. And we're going to look at Twitter here in a minute. Elon Musk taking a stake in Twitter, so that is all a Twitter. But Tesla, look at this, really nice move. We took a little break, we gapped up, took a little break. They are up on some news about beating delivery estimates. So take a look at Tesla. As I just mentioned, Twitter. Musk took, I think it was a 9% stake in Twitter, so this has moved up quite a bit. I would, get maybe a nice momentum play off of that. I like it on an opening range break, but be very careful on any looks to pull back. Lulu, we kind of took a little bit of a look at this last week. Look at this beautiful move post earnings, nice little flag consolidation on lower volume here. Look for a move and test back up to that 200 on Lulu. Well, if you're buying Lulu, let's hope you're not buying Pepsi. Nice move up again. We had a little bit of a, actually I think we did fill, no we didn't. There's a little bit of a gap left here. Consolidation here above the 50. Nice leg up there on Friday. Looking for just continuation up to that 170, 130 area. So real quick, don't forget we're coming right back into earnings season here, so you can see earnings bubbles starting to pop up. Be sure to check for those earnings before you hop into anything. And then cybersecurity, still a thing here. Looking at Zscaler, Crowd, PanW, still like all of these. They've had some topping wicks there that tend to make it look a little bit more bearish. So just be cautious of that, those sell-offs. But I really like Crowd here if we can get a move up above and a hold and close above the 200. All right, that is it for me here this morning. I hope you have a fantastic Monday. I'll be here most of the day. I'm going to be a little bit busy. I'll be here this morning, but I'll be a little bit busy doing a little foster kid shuffle around, and then I will be here the rest of the day. If you have any questions, reach out. HeatherC at GivingTreeTrading.com.